Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, StrangeNet here. So CCP currently has a half price sale on Hypercores at the moment. It's a very good deal. They did it around about 6 months ago, or pretty much exactly 6 months ago. Not sure how this sale will go all in all, or how easy it will be to move the Hypercores this time, due to the fact that last time they kind of disappeared pretty quickly. Although they never got back up to the price they were initially at. So if we look at the graph here, you can see they were hovering around the 500k mark each. Obviously the sale came in half price, dropped them down to pretty much half price. And then slowly but surely the price has risen back up. But again, it's stuck around about the, well, stuck exactly at the 4.5 mark, which when you take Plex into account now, buying it, etc., the actual mark should be around about here, just above. I think it's 565,000 ISK they should sell for. Now obviously some people managed to get them with old Plex that they probably bought at a discount, yada yada yada, but again, you could just sell that Plex instead of using it for the Hypercores, so you're not making any more risk than what you would have been if you just sold the Plex. But hey ho, that's another conversation entirely. So you see, prior to the sale that CCP had 6 months ago, that the volume of Hypercores was really low, about 100k a day, sometimes as little as 50k. And since the sale, obviously, you can see here that there's been a vast uptick in the usage of the cores. Now, whether that's just buying and selling on the market, or whether people are actually using them more sales, etc., I'm not sure, and I wouldn't like to speculate, to be perfectly honest. Now, what they have done is banned or given you the option to get rid of a lot of the links, so people doing Hypercores in jitter. Still a lot of spam, that again is a lot less than it was, due to the fact that people can now filter it out. So again, I'm not 100% sure how often they actually sold from links with people posting them here, there and everywhere, but obviously that is no longer as much as an option as it was, due to a lot of people being able to filter out the spam there, and I dare say a lot of people have done that just to get rid of the links themselves. So whether we will have a slight downtick here is anybody's guess, but again, the Hypernet still lives, people still do it, and people are still making ISK off it by selling items on it. So there is obviously a demand for these cores. Again, I would highly recommend getting hold of some. I don't know how long it's going to take to go back up, but if we go anything with the skill extractors, let's have a quick look here. So we had a half price a year and 4 months ago. Well, this time it was I think it was 20% off, and they obviously fell about 20%. And then as soon as the sale was gone, they shot straight back up. Now, they didn't obviously go back to the price they were, but they weren't bobbing around at the price where people were buying them for. So I expected it to take a little bit of time to recover, and it didn't. It shot up, and we can see here, by about 30-40 million overnight as soon as that sale ended. And I imagine it's going to be exactly the same with the Hypercores, and you can see it here. As soon as that sale ended here, it shot straight back up, and I think at the time, I could see here, it's, well, it was about 100k. I think it was 80k overnight. So basically, as the sale finished, I'm assuming this is a week sale, the price shot back up by 80k, and yeah, it did fall back off somewhat, but again, then it recovered. So it's a pretty safe bet that when you're buying these at the moment with Plex at the price they are, assuming you buy them straight off the market, you are getting them for roughly, or exactly, 282,000 ISK a piece. By the time you've factored in sales taxes and that, you can sell them for 292,000 a piece. And you can see here, basically, you can buy them at the moment. So you could buy the Plex. So if I bought that Plex, went to the NES store, I can't buy any more because I'm full. I basically bought 100 of them. You could then sell them at the moment for more what's that? So let's have a look. So about 30k each. So assuming you were getting, we'll say 10,000, you're going to make 300 million straight off. So even now there's ISK to be made if you've got the time just to babysit a few orders, and it's pretty good ISK if you can do it. Now you can see, yeah, should have refreshed. Hey ho, but you can see I've been doing it. I've been buying the Plex, selling the Hypercores, buying the Plex, and just recycling that. I think I'm up by about 3 billion ISK in about, what, how long? 1 o'clock. So in 2 hours made about 3 billion. Not bad going for not doing much, just flipping some stuff. And again, I've got a decent stash now of Hypernet Cores, and I'm just going to sit on them. But as I said, you know, how long it takes to go up is anybody's guess. Whether it goes up as quickly as last time, I have absolutely no idea. But I thought I'd make a quick video. It's been a good while since I put out a video, and I basically just want to say hi everybody. But I'm still here, still around, and I'd be interested in everybody else's thoughts and that on Hypernet. And in regards to videos, etc., I've taken a bit of a step back at the moment. I haven't released a video in about 6 months, if anybody cares. The reason for that is I felt that a lot of the stuff that I was doing was becoming a little bit unrelatable. Again, you know, making huge amounts of ISK, over 10 characters, and basically I wanted to try and rein it in somewhat. I still intend to do some of the how I made X amount of ISK in a certain amount of time, because they're always fun to do, and it's always nice to look back at your progress that you're making, and again, some of the ludicrous amounts of ISK that can be made given a bit of time, a bit of effort, and a few alts. But basically I want to try and rein that in and concentrate on fewer alts, making less ISK, and just going back to basics basically. And I've had a break in order to reset, to get refocused, realigned, and basically to hopefully start again and, you know, put out some more videos. So with that, thanks for your time, thanks for listening. Again, buy some Hypercores, definitely worth it, even if you have to sit on it. And I'll talk to you again, hopefully, soon.